Welcome back, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here with your weekend recap in local sports. Just in case you missed it, here's a brief recap of the opening weekend of high school football before we go to the latest polls. On Saturday, the Monroe Rams, they got some payback against the Seward Seahawks. Last season, Seward blew out Monroe 56-0. This time, the Rams beat the Seahawks 20-8 in the first game of the season. The defense forced 6 turnovers. In Monroe, they ran for 322 yards and 3 scores. How about that? Now, Friday night, Allison dismantled Thunder Mountain 43-0. The Ravens defense was a problem for the Falcons, holding them to 160 yards of offense and no scores. Caleb Dunlap, he led the Ravens with 3 touchdowns and 125 yards on the ground. And Torian Griffith, he added 171 yards of total offense and 2 scores. Allison has now won 10 straight games since last season. After North Pole's 54-8 blowout win over Ketchikan, West Valley was the only interior team to take an L on opening night. West Anchorage won 45-15, but Joshua Cummings, he did have 175 yards rushing in the score for the Wolfpack. So opening week of high school football is in the books, and here's the week 1 ASBN football poll. Bartlett is the new #1 in Large Schools poll. Lathrop is still #2 after their bye week. They will play at Palmer this weekend. Service is 3rd, West Anchorage is 4th, and Diamond rounds out the top 5. In the medium and small school poll, the state record for 30 straight wins goes to the Sohai Stars and the #1 ranking. Palmer is ranked #2 and will host the Malamutes. North Pole comes in at 3rd. They have a short week facing Juneau Douglas on Wednesday. Allison is ranked 4th, and they will travel to Homer this weekend. In Juneau, they round out the top 5 in the medium and small schools poll. While football players were running on the field, others ran on interior trails. One race ended in a tie. The Granite Tours Trail Run had a tie for the women's title as Davia Flaherty and Laura Johnson both finished in 3 hours, 1 minute, 42 seconds. Nikki Potter, she came in at 3:02:29. Devin McDowell, he claimed the men's title with a time of 2 hours, 23 minutes and 13 seconds, while Dan Hickstein took 2nd place just 2 minutes later. In the Alaska Statehood Run, Andrew Hayes finished 1st with a time of 19:04 to lead a field of 59 runners. Christian Blankenship was the runner-up in 20 minutes, 12 seconds. Kaylee Mills took the women's title and was 3rd overall in 21:21. Michelle Nance and Karen Harris were 5th and 7th. High school cross-country runners got a taste of the season with the West Valley Invite. Saturday, runners came out to the Westridge Trails up on the hill at UAF for a preseason 3.2 km run. Freshmen ran first, then varsity girls and boys followed. There were no official times recorded as returners and newcomers get back in shape and see where they are. Ty Donaldson, though, he just beat out teammate Aaron Bravo of West Valley for 1st place. Donaldson, he finished in 10:50, while Bravo was just 7 seconds behind. Keel Simon, he took 3rd in 11:06. West Valley soccer player Grace Marks, who ran unattached, led the girls' field with a time of 13:26. Brooke Gottmeyer took 2nd in 13:32, while Bailey Rose, she rounds out the top 3 with a time of 14:13. The first official all-schools meet of this season will be this Friday at the Chena Lakes Recreation Area, hosted by North Pole High School. And we all have been there. Have you ever shook your fist or screamed after someone cuts you off on the freeway or fails to signal? Well, Saturday at the Mitchell Raceway, a ton of people were able to live vicariously through raging drivers in the 11th Fairbanks Demolition Derby. And now you can too. Here's some highlights. There were wrecks and car crashing carnage everywhere. See that there? As 27 cars competed for a $10,000 purse. $4,000 went to the 1st place winner and $2K for the runner-up. There were 3 heats of cars with the top 3 left advancing. It wasn't all about letting out that road rage either. 51 bicycles were given away to kids in attendance as part of the Safe Kids program, but that isn't safe there. But the little ones may have been safe if they got in a truck with Fred Sayer driving the I Ate Him truck. He was the last truck standing, and then nine trucks competing in that division. And we close out tonight with a historic moment in the NFL. Saturday, before the Kansas City Chiefs and Arizona Cardinals played their preseason game, Sarah Thomas and Jen Welter met on the field. Thomas is the NFL's first woman to be a full-time on-field official, and Welter is the first woman to coach in the NFL. She is the intern linebackers coach for the Cardinals this preseason. Thomas was the sideline judge for the game. Hearing it from the coach there. Also, during the same game, 26-year-old Chiefs safety Eric Berry made a triumphant return to football after winning his battle over Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a type of cancer. Great day for those individuals and for football indeed. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Will it rain tomorrow? Find out next after the break with Mike Schultz, who has your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.